There we go. Finally. All right. Hi, everyone. Got to make sure I'm looking at the right camera here, and I'm going to pull this up. Everything was running really, really slow on my end, so I couldn't access the go live button. How is everyone this evening? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Please show us or click a picture of your clock. Hi, Julie. Hi, everyone. Sorry, I was 2 minutes late to my own party. Let me change a few things over here. There we go. Get a little bit more light. Hi, Tanya. I did make it. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that. I don't know. I couldn't access my own live. That's nothing like panicking when you can't get your own live stream. Hi, Elizabeth. Hello, hello. There we go. There we go. Hi, Haley. Hi, Mina. How are you? Abby Gabby. It's her first time, so everybody say welcome to Abby Gabby. Good evening, lovelies. Let's see here. Let's see. Hi, Elizabeth. I'm just going to scroll back and see who I can say hi to. Yeah, we had lots of fun last week talking about Remington Steel. If you guys missed last week's live stream, it was a fun one. I would go back and watch that again. It was really fun. I have a huge piece of gum in my mouth that I'm going to discreetly get rid of. There we go. Makes things a little bit easier. All right. What do we want to talk about tonight? Let's see. I have some thrift finds for the week to share with you. Did everyone have a good week? It's still snowing here, and I'm still crabby. Pretty sick of it. Sabine, hi from New Jersey. Hello. Hi, Petra, Little Spoons of Joy. Oh, you guys want to see something cool? Well, in a few minutes, remind me. I'm going to show you the magazine because I got the proof. So that means it's printing as we speak, which is really exciting. And Petra is actually in the magazine this month. That's Little Spoons of Joy. You can see her there on the feed. You should definitely follow her Instagram feed. It's beautiful. She has incredible style. And Dark Brewed Hemlock enjoys the podcast. I'm so happy. That makes me very happy. We might, Monday is supposed to be our last episode of this season. We might pause it for a week and come back and finish up a week later than we intended, just to accommodate family schedules. Hi, Shauna. Shauna is here live. Wonderful. Hello, Larissa from Georgia. And Kelly is drinking an Austrian wine from her dry farm box. Fabulous. Tanya is my moderator. Tanya is my friend that I've never met, and we will be meeting this spring. So that's very exciting. Okay, Rory is asking about good shades of red lipstick. I think we talked about, it's okay. We can talk about red lipstick every week. But I feel like we talked about this kind of the week that I came back to doing lives, because I used to do them all the time if you're new. And my advice would just be like pretty simple, because I did unpack it in detail. I swear we talked about seasons and winter and spring and autumn. If you have brown hair or blonde hair, go with a blue red. And if you have red hair or strawberry blonde, go with an orange red. But those rules aren't hard and fast because I really love an orange red myself. So I think your safest bet is a blue red, and that's going to be like your quintessential Chanel red, that just like iconic red look, like an Evita and Ava Perón type red. Thistle Moon Farm can't find the forum for OWDS. You should check your spam or promotions folder, because to join OWDS is Old World Design Society. That's my magazine, and we have a private forum for that as well. And that invitation to join that forum comes from Circle. And so that sometimes gets kicked to people's spam or promotions. And I try to always include a link. I always include a link in your welcome email too. So check those emails, because I try to even put it in there twice, because I know people skim their emails and don't always see that. So check your welcome email to the forum, or you can email owds@parisiennefarmgirl.com. That is my assistant, Bryn, and she will hook you right up. Yay, yay, yay for the physical copy of the magazine. Okay, so really quick. Yes, I'm talking about natural hair color because typically if you have Thistle Moon Farm, I'm responding to her question. So she's asking about, we're going back to the lipstick. I mentioned hair color. So typically if you have brown or blonde hair, you've got more yellow in your skin. And so a lot of times people with that coloring don't look good in yellows and oranges because like they already, I mean, you can see my skin's pretty, I can see myself over there, pretty yellow. So if I put yellow up, I look really, really yellow. So yeah, I'm talking about natural hair color. Okay, what was I gonna? Oh, okay. I really quick because I know some people came for this reason, and if not, it's just an added perk for being here. I am giving away. I'm gonna grab it. 3 of these. What are they called? Farmer seed vaults. There are 100 packages of seeds in this box, and I am working with Survival Garden Seeds, and we've got a giveaway for you. So I'm going to pop the link in this chat, and then tune in next week because we will be announcing the winners. And I'm going to say this because it's going to happen because people are turds. There will be people impersonating me saying, "Congratulations, you won," all over the comments section. That is not me. My official handle on YouTube is @ParisienneFarmgirl. No underscores, no spaces, no nothing. I am officially @ParisienneFarmgirl. And so anybody else that even uses a picture of me or it looks really similar to that, that is not me. I will not be announcing the winner in the comments. That is spam. So all that being said, it's really sad that we have to say that. I don't know why someone would benefit from doing that, probably to get your personal information. So don't give anyone your personal information except me. Here we go. There's where you can visit to enter that contest. Yes, it is an impressive tub of seeds. There are 100 heirloom seed packets in there. It's a fabulous collection of seeds. And this is a great company. Their passion, it almost seems not self-deprecating. What is the word I want to use? Redundant. I mean, it's an heirloom seed company. They want you to learn how to save your own seeds. So on their website, they have a ton of information educating you on how to save your own seeds. So really, you're buying less and less each year. They're a great company. I know the owner. He is a gem of a human being. So these are definitely the kind of people you want to do business with. So yes, Julianne, the spam thing happens. It's really awful. Again, it's not me unless I ever leave a comment or respond to something and it says @ParisienneFarmgirl. Even if it's really, really close to that, it's not me. So self-sabotaging. Thank you, Kelly. I could not think of the word self-sabotaging. Wonderful. Okay, Jerry is asking a great question, what heirloom means. So an heirloom seed is a seed that has not been genetically modified or altered to grow bigger, better, faster. In any way, this is a traditional seed, saved and grown and saved and grown for a very, very long time. Not that there's anything wrong with seeds that have been altered. It's just that many times great things are done. So they'll grow a tomato and then they'll make advances on that tomato and it's disease resistant, it's pest resistant, like they do things that are really great, but those seeds can't be saved and replanted the next year like an heirloom seed can. So an heirloom seed is one where you can save the seeds, or you can save the seeds of that plant and then replant it on your own. So yes, non-hybrid. Once again, hybrid was the word I was frantically searching for. So self-sabotaging and hybrid are added to the list of brain farts for the evening. So All right. Okay. Corley, welcome, welcome. Um, Petra at Little Spoons of Joy. I store mine in Ziploc bags in the cooler. So it's important to store them. I think it's important to store them cool. I'm assuming it is, at least. I probably could go to their website and learn quite a bit. I was snooping around there a little bit today, and keep them away from, mice and things like that. So Penny's been looking forward to this all day. And Jerry is a tomato snob. Fabulous. And Rory has entered. Fabulous. I do not like tomatoes. You might not know that. It's really, really pathetic. I'm aware of that. I hate them. I envy those of you that just love them. It looks so fabulous just to be able to go out and just grab one and enjoy it. I don't care for the texture. I don't care for them at all. It's, everybody has those couple of foods that they cannot do, and I cannot do tomatoes. Even if I was at your house for dinner, I would just gently push them over to the side. It's so bad. It's so sad. Do they have grape seeds? Ooh, I don't know. That would be really, really interesting. And Kelly doesn't care for tomatoes either. I like ketchup. I like salsa. I don't like big chunky salsa. I like tomato sauce. I don't like chunks of tomato in my tomato sauce, but yeah, they're slimy. No, I just don't like them. I can eat oysters all day long and they're very slimy, but there's just something about them. I do grow them and I do turn them into sauce and I do make salsa with them and I do feed them to my family. And I don't like bruschetta. I know that it's so sad. It looks so beautiful. Oh, can't do it. Can't do it. Okay, I'm going to read really quick. Ooh, an herb garden. Oh, that sounds fabulous. What about my herb garden? My herb garden is not what I want it to be. I think an herb garden should be by the house. So mine is up by the house, by my fountain. But I've got hydrangea in there. I have lilacs in there. I have roses in there, which is fine. But it's not as extensive as I want. I'd like a real, medicinal herb garden. I'd love one with, all wattle fencing and just fabulousness. Where Claire first encounters Galus Duncan in Outlander. Something like that. Just dreamy with bee skeps, even if they're fake, and just really fabulous. But I would have to either overhaul that bed down there or do it somewhere else, and then it wouldn't be by the kitchen, and my list is so long. Someday when we do the greenhouse out on the side of the garden, maybe this year, maybe I'll do it there. So, okay. Uh-oh. I am behind. Rory can't eat pickles. Oh, that's really sad. See, I love pickles. Love them. How do I say your name? Tenaria is buying a house later this year and wants any tips on starting a garden from scratch. Yes, Tenaria, why don't you join the Old World Design Society? Because we're going to talk about gardening all spring in our once a month classes. I would get some books on gardening. I would start watching Gardener's World, which is available on BritBox. Friends, is Gardener's World available anywhere else? I watch it on BritBox. Where do you all watch Gardener's World? That is the best, I think. If you just kind of want to dive in and start learning, I think that's an excellent, excellent resource. Cucumbers. Oh my gosh, all you people that don't like cucumbers, you weirdos. Isn't that funny how we all have different palates? Am I growing any new flowers this spring, Petra? I'm not. I didn't do near enough dahlia last year, so I'm going to come back around and try to just plant a ton of dahlia this year, even though it's just a colossal waste of money because I'm terrible at storing the tubers, and they're so expensive. Okay, Gina has a large bag of rice from Azure. What are your favorite things to put in it? Okay. Gina, I'm a big risotto person, so I know that's the rice you use for risotto. The other night I made a mushroom risotto that was so good I almost cried. I had freeze-dried a bunch of mushrooms this fall, and I just did them like low and slow with the onions and set them aside and made the risotto. It was so yummy. I do an asparagus risotto. I do a sweet potato risotto, which is the recipe's on my blog from a long time ago. Boop. And I'm trying to think of some other risottos that I've done, but it's escaping me. Probably like just a plain one with maybe pancetta and peas, maybe. Gosh, I feel like there's another one that I've made before. Spinach. Yeah, risotto is my big gig. Kelly wants to put Kelly wants to put Old World Design in her waiting area. She's saying share the beauty. I'm assuming she means with her waiting area, but let me show you this. I'm really excited. I don't have a magazine that's intact yet. These are all loose pages, but this is let's see, where's the no glare? Right there. There we go. This is the spring. It's so pretty. This is the cover, and this is the back. Isn't that pretty? And I'm going to try to keep reading while I look at this. Let's see if we can find Petra's house here. Petra. Find your fabulous kitchen, my dear. I got to keep it together here because it's going to fall apart because it's not glued. I have it overnighted to the house and it takes too long for the glue to dry. So look at that. Isn't that sweet? She has like the Delft looking, which way, Ange? This way. Here we go. There we go. I love it. I love your house, Petra. It's so, so sweet. Look at that. Oh, I can't figure out. It's reversed with my camera. So yeah, it is so pretty. And some really, really great articles. Lavender Lane. I don't know if you all follow her on Instagram, but she's moving. Like her house is for sale. So this is kind of sweet that her house is in a magazine again before she's moving. And do you ladies know Ryan? Some like great French cottages. I don't want to give it all away. Here, look. It's going to be easier if I just hold some stuff up for you. Isn't this pretty? Pretty. I like to do really big photographs. I don't like to get a magazine and have the pictures be like this big. So this is my magazine, and I do big pictures. Ryan of Suits and Cylinders. Ryan Goodyear, ironically. This gentleman collects vintage suits and vintage cars. And he is our first gentleman in the magazine, which is really, really exciting. I love it. I love people's passions when people are just all in with something and passionate. Like Miranda here. This is where Miranda lives. Wow. How about it? And she did a beautiful article on tablescaping for us. You know how I love to set a table. So check it out. That is the spring magazine. It will sell out. So be sure to get a copy. Let me pop a link in here for you. You can review that later. And this link is always in the video descriptions too. You'll get the magazine. You'll get access to that private forum. And once a month, so during the quarter, there will be 3 design classes or Q&A sessions. And we're going to focus pretty heavily on gardening. Yeah, Shauna, love a man in a classy suit. Tweed. I mean, and even his flat is so cool. It's like very Art Deco, retro looking. He's just a cool guy, and I was really, really pleased to add him to the magazine. All right. How do I decide which houses to feature in the magazine? Tanya helps me with that. Tanya sort of acts like a talent scout for the magazine, which is very helpful. So we put our heads together and just compare what we've been seeing on Instagram feeds or what we've seen in coffee table books that we like, and try to bring you things that maybe you haven't seen before. So I've said this, but one of the reasons I started the magazine, 2 reasons primarily, is it was it's been about 3 years now. So it was sort of a reaction to that whole super everything white French farmhouse look, which I just didn't really feel was very French farmhouse at all, and didn't really give enough of a voice to us that love color and are more of a maximalist style. And secondly, I was just really tired of buying those. I don't mind spending good money on a magazine, but it got to the point where they all had the same homes in them, and it was just sort of like revamped. It was the same photography. And I know how that works because my home's been photographed before, and I'll see the pictures again, and they just keep using them. I mean, it was a long time ago, and I'll see them used again and again. So I know that's how it goes, but I wanted to do something a little bit different. Penny is asking how she can enter the giveaway because she came in late. So I'll probably mention this a few times this evening. Penny, you can do that right here. I just entered that into the comments. Miss Morby is asking if we go on site to do the photography. Most of the time they do the photography if they're skilled enough to, or they will ask a friend or family member to help them, or I've had people actually have a professional come in and do it. And then I love to write, so a lot of times I will write the articles. In this edition, we sort of gave everyone their head, and most of the articles were written by the actual homeowner, which was really cool to have them be able to put their passion about their space on paper. So Kelly, that's a great question. Kelly's asking if she subscribes to the magazine, does she get access to the private group? You get everything. The magazine subscription includes the design classes, the private group, and the magazine. You can buy one magazine, or you can do an auto renewal. So every time one comes out, you'll be on the list to get one. So sometimes they do sell out right away, and anybody that's on that auto renewal, there's already one reserved for them. So thank you. Thank you. Oh, Mother Broad says, Motherboard, Mother Broad says it's art. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Nothing is actually white on a farm. Not even the bathtub. That is so true. That is so true. So true. Tiger Stripes is wondering if maybe her containers are too small. It could be that. It could be, thank you, Kelly. Officially subscribed. Fabulous. It could be maybe not enough hydration at the beginning. You know, there's certain, obviously all plants need water, but there's things I've noticed like cabbage. If you get behind on baby cabbages, like they don't rebound. Some plants are like, okay, you gave me water. Thanks. I'll catch up. But there are certain ones that like even just the slightest bit of not enough water, they're not going to make it. Julie wants to know what are my favorite beautiful chickens. Julie, honestly, I'm sort of past the favorite beautiful chickens phase of homesteading. Now I'm just like, please stay alive, please don't get eaten, and please lay lots of eggs. I don't care what you look like. But if I could, I love lavender Orpingtons. I have a couple. I love buff Orpingtons. I have a couple. How do you say those? Wyandotte? I think that's how you say it, Wyandottes. They're beautiful. I have about 3 different varieties of them. And the black copper marrons are fabulous to me. In particular, the roosters. To me, that's your quintessential rooster. Just colorful and incredible. On our farm, we have sheep, 2 goats that are just purely here for entertainment purposes and for us to feed, and 2 cows, and 1 goose, 1 chicken. No, 1 goose, 1 duck, and a bunch of chickens, and a house cat. So, what about us city girls who live maxi and colorful lives? Actually, small town in the city. Will you do articles on this? Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Not everybody in the magazine is in the country by any means. It's not a homestead magazine. It is a design magazine. It's a spaces magazine. So garden spaces, interior spaces, exterior spaces. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's see. Okay, want to see my finds for the week? I have some fun finds in all different types of things. First of all, did any of you find anything out great antiquing or thrifting or hitting your favorite resale shops this week? I would love to hear about it. Which cooks inspire me? Nigella's my favorite. I love Nigella's personality. If I could be sexy like Nigella, that woman is just so beautiful and fabulous. I love the way she speaks. Not a pill taker. If there was a pill that gave you a British accent, I would take it. I love Nigella. All right. You saw my push plates, my finger plates on Sunday's video. I hope you saw Sunday's videos. We're getting in the groove here on a schedule. Friday Night Lives, unless, I got raging PMS or something. I'm going to be here on Friday night. And Sunday afternoon videos. So I have another finger plate. Isn't this pretty? Actually, I wish it looked more like it did to you. This is a little, where is it? Right there. A little lavender for my taste. It's almost like a really, really pale raspberry, like raspberry ice cream color. And I've got it in here. I have a couple Persian rugs in here, and they're much more like hot pink. Not even that cranberry color like a Persian can be, but more pink. And I think that's just a little, I'm not a purple person at all. But I think this is so pretty. And it's got this like beautiful old made in France. I think it's from about 1910 stamp on the back. It's so pretty. So that's my finger plate find. And my throat's getting dry, so I'm going to chug some water off screen. I don't want you to watch me chug my water. There we go. Oh, gosh. So thirsty. Nigella. Oh, my gosh. Tiger stripes. You're making me laugh. So true. Excuse me. Gross. Okay. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm not really talking. I'm trying to quickly read these comments, and it's not working out very well. April found a beautiful yellow vintage shirt this week for her daughter that's traveling to Thailand. That sounds fabulous. Skirt, not shirt. Ooh, that sounds fabulous. And Left Field Farmgirl scored a fabulous old set of lined copper measuring cups for $10 and did squeal when she saw them. That is one of the best responses. You'd kill me as we speak. I'm painting ruins white in my bathroom. No. My office is, this is called, what is this color? Balboa Mist, I think, is the color of my office. There's a couple really pretty ones. I think there's one called Cloud Cover that's really pretty. I do like a white room. I just don't like white chippy furniture everywhere. I tend to got on my nerves. It lasted way too long. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. It does this thing where it shakes and I can't read your comment. Didn't find anything at the charity shop, Tiger Stripe says, but bro and I trash picked 2 computer chairs that the junior high had left next to the garbage bins. Next time, chair heist. Nighttime chair heist. Oh, awesome. That happened. The first thing I ever trash picked after getting married, and I grew up trash picking, okay? That's just what you did. But I remember Joel came home and he just was just kind of weird. I'm like, babe, what's wrong? What is wrong? He goes, there's one of those fake fireplaces in the garbage around the corner, and I know you're going to want to go get it. And I know I had to tell you. And we did. We oh my gosh. We ran over there. It was one of those tin ones, that has the plug-in logs. And it was really nasty. Guys, if I could find a mute button, I would mute my coughing for you. It was one of those fake log ones, and it had the stones, and they were all funky colors, and I painted it white. And that was in our flat for so long. That was my first married garbage pick. Abby Gabby, thank you. Abby Gabby thinks the office is pretty. Thank you very much. One of these days I'll turn the camera around so you can see a little bit more. Wait. All right. Oh, Melanie lives in coastal Florida. So she planted a yellow hibiscus tree in front of her house to contrast. Absolutely. So she's got the interior room lavender. See, coastal Florida, that's a good color, lavender, and then the hibiscus. And so she's done that because you've got purple on one side of the color wheel and yellow on the other. They're contrasting, complementary, whatever colors, and that's a really good choice. I love that thinking. Mina got an old Indian bracelet and ring. And Wendy calls in New York City calls it stooping. Is that what it's called when you hit the curb for some pickings? What resources? Haley's asking, what resources would you recommend for caring for and slaughtering animals? Well, Haley, I prefer to call it butchering. I think it sounds more chic. I know that just totally made a ton of people mad because they don't eat animals. That's okay. I do say butchering myself because slaughtering sounds like what they do at a slaughterhouse, and butchering is an art form. And I would Google Farmstead Meatsmith. That is where I learned anything that I know, which I don't know that much, but that he's an excellent resource and extremely old school and like artisan style about it. Very old school. Really, really well done videos, and I think you'd really appreciate him. Okay, here's what I got. I got this sweet purse. I don't think I showed you this last week. I think I showed you the little like sort of jewelry box that was in the video on Sunday, and I love this little purse. It's so sweet, kind of marbleized inside. And hi, Wendy. Curbside rescues, absolutely. And Carissa found the cutest old wooden footstool with an embroidered top for $2. Gotta love it. Brandon at Farmstead Meatsmith. Thank you, Rory. And someone was asking about Nigella, and Tanya is coming to the rescue, letting you know that Amazon Prime Video has Nigella bites, and I think her other specials too. I got some. Now, maybe my coastal Florida girl is like, no, that is not a big deal. But up here, these are a big deal, and they are a pretty penny. Julianne, let's see. Let's go back to that purse for a second, because Julianne had a question about it. And I would hold it closer to the camera, but it'll just be blurry because of the way my setup is. So if you see that, I want to say, I don't think plastic is the right, like, is this Bakelite? Is that what that's called? I don't know what this is. Does Bakelite come in all colors? Bakelite? Yeah, I don't know. But it's got a little English, it's got a little sparrow on the top. Sometimes if I have a word stuck in my mind in French, I can't think of the English word. Happens all the time with children's words. But it's got that crazing, those cracklies like we talked about last week. Okay, so up here in the northern country, big seashells are a big deal. Celluloid. There you go. I bet it's celluloid. Thank you. So I found these. And I love them. Look at the coloring on this one. It's so pretty. I absolutely love these. I have another one that I didn't grab, but I found 3 of these this week. And like online, like on people's shops and stuff, they're really not that cheap. I don't know if that's sort of everywhere, but I found them for a pretty good deal. They weren't as, they weren't $2. Let's put it that way. But Bakelite. Yes, Bakelite. So celluloid or Bakelite. Bakelite. Okay, thank you, Tanya. You're answering my questions. Yeah, I wish you could see this. Like, I'm looking at the video screen. It's not really like these flecks here are like a legit maroon. They're so pretty. And let's see. Okay, are you ready for this? Now this is the snob in me right here. How about a straight up Gucci scarf? Fabulous. I am so giddy about this scarf. I love it. Marie Morris, big seashells are a big deal here. Marie, in my mind, I saw big ass seashells are a big deal up here. That's what I thought you said. Man, I'm just on fire tonight, aren't I? Look at this scarf. I love these primary colors. This was a deal. It's real and it's a treat. I love it. Or else nobody likes my Gucci scarf. I think we have a comment delay. Come on, you love it. Say something. I think I'm going to do a scarf tying video because I have a really extensive, thank you, Abby. I have a really extensive scarf collection. Hi, Rory. Okay, Mrs. Reed. Oh, bless your heart. And I think it would be really fun. I wear them all the time. And bridal gear. Yeah. Oh, that's what it is, isn't it? Look at that. It sure is. Yeah, it is very French. I wear them all the time. I tie them on purses all the time. I wear them in my hair. I wear them around my neck. And so I think it would be really fun to do a scarf tying video. I did squeal. I squealed very loudly, as a matter of fact. It's probably rather embarrassing to go thrifting with me because I get a little excited. Or I get a little aggressive. Like if I see somebody coming in, like get my heart set on something. You can tell if it's Bakelite by rubbing, and there should be a distinct smell. Equestrian. Love that word. I had a sweater I got at the thrift store a few years ago. It was Ralph Lauren, and it was super equestrian. It was cream. I think it's on some of my older videos, and it has like this sort of leather buckle right here. And I do love those equestrian details, but I wore the snot out of it, and it bit the dust. No smell. Tiger stripes. I'm sure you wear scarves just fine, but maybe I can teach you a few fun ways to tie them. When we were in Paris last fall, I did get this really big one. I don't think I've worn it on a video. It's huge. I could not resist it. It was just very large. And I asked the woman, I told her as best I could in French, I said, you need to know that like as an American, we American women, thank you, French women are just amazing for all the different ways you can tie scarves. And I don't have one this big. Would you show me how? She grabbed this scarf. She's whipping it around. She held my hair up and like she put this scarf on me like 4 different ways just in 30 seconds. It was incredible. It was incredible. I learned a lot that day about 4 different ways to tie a ginormous scarf. Jessica, do you have long hair or short hair? Because you can wear them just like a bandana, and I fold mine about 2.5 inches wide, and then I wear it around a bandana, especially on greasy hair days when your crown is all nasty and maybe you're running low on dry shampoo, because then it covers that. Or if you've just had your hair colored and you have like some of the dye still on your skin or whatever, it's a great way to diffuse that look. And then when I do that, when I wear it like a did I say like a headband, then I, instead of leaving the knot like centered at the nape of my neck for just fun, I pull the knot over to the side. So then you have the 2 little ties coming down right there. Oh my goodness. What are we talking about? Mick Jagger and Johnny Depp. What in the world did I miss? Oh, unless we're talking about scarves in your hair. Okay. Antique Lover has lived in Milwaukee her whole life and just visited Elkhorn Flea Market, which is my favorite flea market. Well, it's not like I go to that many stateside flea markets, but it's only 40 minutes from where she lives. I'm so glad you went. It is such a great flea market. Tanya and I are going there this spring, and it is such a great flea market. Katie Bird is confirming that the handle to my purse is Bakelite. Okay, I'm going to quick. Okay, Le Petit Papillon says she'd love a lesson in tying scarves. So I'll do that. I think I will, I'll do a scarf tying video. That would be fun. It would be a challenge for me too, because a lot of times I have to go, okay, I remember that one. How do I do that again? And it takes me a little while. So it'd probably be good for me to do that video. That would be fun. Yes. Matronly. There's this element to wearing a scarf where you can feel a little fussy. When it's around your neck, it's easy to feel maybe like you're wearing a necktie, or to feel matronly, and it's just in your head. Or maybe there's just a little nuance, just a little something that needs to be changed on the scarf to shift away from that look. But it's usually just a little tweaking, and then it doesn't look like that anymore. So after scientific examination, Tiger Stripes says Johnny Depp has been found to be 80% scarves. That is so funny. That's very funny. Okay. I'm going to scroll up and see what I've missed. Yeah, it's I'm telling you, my hair, when it gets greasy, it's so nasty. I hate washing my hair. I've said that before, and scarves are definitely the way to do that. I just wear them even like a babushka. Even like the queen. That, I will confess, that's something I'd love to do, is wear them like the queen. But that does make me feel a little bit matronly, right? I suppose that's slightly aging. But who cares? If you love it, if it's fabric that makes you happy, just do it. Just do it. Okay. Oh, Bakelite utensils. I tell you what, I know they're taboo. They're obviously not making them anymore, or they shouldn't be, but I love ivory handled old vintage utensils and Bakelite utensils. I love any cutlery that has a really interesting old handle so much. And I foolishly incorporated those into our normal family routine over the years, and they're just gone. My family eats silverware, so I can't imagine how many cool forks and knives and spoons and what have you I've just lost to everything. Oh my goodness. Dark brewed hemlock. This is a great question. Make your logo on a scarf for us to wear. Huh. She wants to know if she can wear it with a pixie cut. First of all, kudos to you for having a pixie cut. I would love to have a pixie cut. I know I would be all nose if I had a pixie cut, but I think they're so fabulous. I had one time. I won't tell you how many years ago. It was a long, long, long time ago. But absolutely, you can wear a scarf with a pixie cut. Absolutely. And some hoop earrings, right? Right, Tanya? Yes. Audrey Hepburn feels everything. I named a shampoo from Azure on the podcast. I can't think of one from Azure that I love. I use one. It's they have what's the company? I don't know what the brand name is, but it's Italian Lemon. Is that what I said on the show? I'm trying to think of what shampoo I've ever really loved. I've never really fallen head over heels for a shampoo like people do, but it's probably because I hate to wash my hair. But my favorite one from Azure is their Italian Lemon one. But now I'm wondering if there's another one that I love and I've forgotten about it. So you'll have to tell me if that sounds about right. So Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Better not more stickers. Absolutely. The cool thing is I'm having my logo. I've never had a proper logo. So I actually have my website guy sprucing my website up tonight and this weekend, which is really exciting because it's gotten a little, like the magazine shopping page is a little clunky for me. I need it more streamlined. And I'd like to have more about the Paris flea market trips, like front and center. And then I'm having my logo redone or done, because anything that I have is just stuff that we've done here, like on PicMonkey, which is sort of like Canva. I've never really had like a branded, like someone who understands my brand, this idea behind Parisienne Farmgirl, and who's professional at understanding fonts and what sort of feelings they evoke. And so I'm really excited about that. I don't know how long that will take, but that is in the works right now, which is really, really, really thrilling to me. So, okay. Oh, Pine Ridge. That's fabulous. You're retired. Congratulations. And you're about to be a granny. Even bigger congratulations. I can't wait to be a granny. Can't wait. So I really appreciate that. I'm really glad that you enjoy the content. And Katie found a box of scarves today at her favorite thrift. Wonderful. Bought 6 of them. Oh, that's great. I have this huge jackpot that I was going to share with you this evening. But I tried one of them on. It was like this Betty Draper like dressing gown, and I tried it on, and it was a little small. So maybe I underestimated. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed because I spent like 2 hours hand washing this thing with a bunch of other fabulous vintage nightgowns that are like really flowy and wonderful. So they will fit. But I was super bummed. I was going to come on and have it on for you because it's just cheesy. It's just so cheesy. Where is it? It's back there somewhere. It's like robin's egg blue, and it has coral and like clownfish on it. It's just so Betty Draper, corny, quilted, fabulous house coat. Yes, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Okay, let's do a few links here before I forget, because I'll forget. So we're going to do this giveaway for 3 of these seed boxes. So here's the... Goodness. Did that come through? No, it didn't. Let's try that again. What am I banned from commenting? Oh, Angela, you dingbat. You're on the wrong keyboard. I have 2 computers on my desk right now because I got a new one and we haven't switched everything all the way over yet. There's the link so you can enter for the seeds. I'll show them to you again in case you've hopped on late. It is a box of 100 seeds brought to you by Survival Garden Seeds. It's called the Farmer's Seed Vault. It's the mother lode. They are heirloom seeds. And yes, it's for the U.S. only, left field. I apologize. Actually, click the link and double check and see if I'm right. But I believe it's the U.S. only. We're giving away 3 of those, so you'll need to tune in next week to see if you have won. And then here is did it again. The link for the magazine. Is that coming through? You guys, goodness gracious. Boop. And if you want information on coming to Paris with me, not this year, but next year, you can find that out right here. Okay. All right. Tiger Stripes has a question about the dark blue. Hold on. Let's see. I missed a question about paint color. So you might need to repeat that so I don't have to scroll up, because that's a little crazy for me to try to do. Pine Ridge Homestead, if you do, or if you do join, or you are a member of the Old World Design Society, if you go into the archives on my blog, there's the members only section, and you can type in your password. I did teach a class on a gallery wall, so that is in there, and there's lots of good information there. Jessica is waiting to be a grandmother, and okay. All right. Wendy, Peacock Blue Paint, check. Benjamin Moore, Gentleman's Gray. Just checked the link. US only. Thank you. Sorry about that, Prairie Girl. Okay. All right. I'm a little lost. Forgive me. Holding on here. My espresso machine, Julie, it is fixed. There was a seal that was broken, and it was really great. We just ordered another piece from Brayville, and it fixed really easily, and it's just such a blessing. I love my espresso machine. We got it when, like, about a month after COVID, because that's something the two of us really enjoyed doing together, was just going into town for coffee. And so we live in a very, very, very small community. And so to support the local businesses, we were doing that whole like pull up and they would bring the coffee out thing. But we did that, quite a few times. And I said, this is just dumb. If we're going to be like stuck at home for a year, or, right at the beginning, nobody knew what was happening. I said, let's just get an espresso machine. And it was just one of the greatest things we did. I'm so glad we did. Repeat question. Oh, thank you. Okay, Dark Brood. Do I have a favorite peacock blue paint that I would recommend? The color in my bedroom that you've seen is called Deep Sea Dive. And I think last week we sorted this out. I don't remember. It's Sherman Moore or Benjamin Williams. Sherman Williams or Benjamin Moore. You guys, can you tell I'm a little under the weather? Like not firing on all 8 cylinders. If you scroll down in this video description, way down at the bottom, there is a link to join my mailing list. When you do that, you will automatically get sent a PDF of all the paint colors in our house and all the names and companies and everything like that. So Grand Canal. Okay, Deep Sea Dive is which color then? Because I have both of those. Maybe Deep Sea Dive is my beehives, the dark color on my beehives, and Grand Canal is in the bedroom. Thank you, Tanya. What would I do without you? Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys are talking about baby smell? Stop that. You're going to give me super warm fuzzies. Oh, cute. Oh, Susie cute. Bought the gingham, navy blue and white dress like mine. I think I'm wearing it on the About Me page on my blog. It's like one of my favorite dresses. And her daughter wore it. So cute. Right, Thistle Moon? I'm not. I mean, how many times have I struggled for words this evening? Everyone and all the kids have had this cold this week. And so I've been like using the sauna and taking mass amounts of vitamin C and vitamins. I think this is about as bad as I'm going to get, which is really great. But yeah, it's been a long day. And farming in my apron. Hey, girl, just pulled a pan of cinnamon rolls. My cinnamon rolls. My great-grandma's cinnamon rolls. We call those Grandma Bauer rolls. If you want to just call them Grandma Bauer rolls, you can. She was my great-grandma. So, and, okay, let's see. All right, we're about done. I know my kids are waiting on me to watch a movie. Abby, my cookbook is on Amazon. It's called From France to the Farm. Hi, Susan. And, one of my kids just got home. And are we doing anything fun with the cute shed with the green door and trim? I wish. I really want that to be a little cottage. It's out in the Euro Village. I really don't want it out there, but it is the cutest building out there because we don't really have a barn. We have that ugly 3-car garage with a tarp on the roof because the wood is so rotten. We can't crawl on it to repair it. And that little house is out there. I think it would be really cute to put the little house right outside in the garden. So like when I look out my front door, I look straight out into the woods and the path goes straight through. I think it would be so cute to have that green door right there and put it right at the edge of the garden. I think that would be so, so cute. Loyal Blue by Sherman Williams. Ooh, I might write that down. That sounds like a nice color. I'm all about learning about more paint colors. I ordered a Faro and Ball deck this year, which has been really great. I think their colors are really beautiful. And House of Hackney has started to carry paint, which is really exciting. Their paint can alone just gives me the vapors. I don't see myself ever ordering paint from House of Hackney. I did just get their wallpaper, which is very exciting. But just seeing a company just acknowledge, hey, you know what? A paint can needs to be beautiful just gives me so much respect. I have no idea what movie we're watching. We'll probably just click around until we find something. It'll probably be, they love Minions. It'll probably be something Gru and Minion related. So, okay. Marlene, I love your big long chateau sign in your conservatory with the flanking candle lanterns. Did you make it? Yes, I actually did. I made that probably 12 years ago. I got that plank at a flea market. I made it to sell. I did a barn sale. It didn't sell. I was really disappointed because I was super proud of it. I couldn't believe that Chateau de Chenonceau came out. I mean, it was just like, that's what that piece of wood was meant to say. And I'm so glad it didn't sell because I love it. And I love it there. So thank you. Yeah, I did make that. And yes. Which version of A Room with a View thank you, Susan. Shauna would like to know which version of A Room with a View we like best. I didn't realize there were two. So I'm just going to emphatically say the Helena Bonham Carter version. I just don't understand why you'd ever remake that movie. Did they remake it? I'm assuming. Or is there an older one? That one's perfection to me. And very, very sadly, Julian Sands, the amour in that movie, he assumedly passed away. He was hiking in January in California and never returned. And it's very sad. So he's the young man you see in that movie. And so it looks like we lost him this year. So house cakes. Yeah, right. Did you go check it out, Tiger Stripes? House of Hackney paint cans are beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. Motherboard. I keep calling you motherboard. Motherboard is right. Originally, I said motherboard. I should just go to bed. That's what I should do. Needs help decorating the kitchen. If you'd like help, I do take a few design customers each quarter. So you let me know. You email me if you'd like help with that. Endless options and a small budget. Yep, got to narrow that in. And you need a Luga. Right? Yeah. Her 8+ coming down. Oh, no. 8 inches? Please tell me I'm not getting 8 inches on this side of the lake. Your daughter's on the Michigan side. Michigan can just keep their snow because here in Wisconsin we are ready for spring. And Julie watched Woman in Gold. That was a good movie, wasn't it? That's my best movie recommendation of the year. Woman in Gold. Really enjoyed it. And Melanie, you just told me something I didn't know. The Love Punch stars Pierce Brosnan, and it's a British comedy set in Paris. Fantastic. That's wonderful. And Susan's up in the UP, which I can see from the beach here. So it snowed today there. It snowed here too, my dear. So, all right, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm going to hop off. I will post the Paris link, the contest, the seed drawing link, and the magazine link in the permanent show notes. So they're here in our conversation, and they'll go ahead and be in the the video description rather of this. I'll do that as soon as we're done. And thanks for putting up with me. My throat's getting really dry. I need another glass of water. And we will do this again next week. I will announce the winners to the seed drawing. Woman in Gold is on Amazon, I believe. That's where I watched it. Or it's on Netflix. Okay, thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys, with the snow, please stop. Please stop with the snow. Please. I don't want any more snow. I think 3 days out of the next 10 at least here we have snow on the forecast. So I'm not really looking forward to that, quite frankly. I'm just going to plant my seeds and tinker in my greenhouse. So, all right. Love to you all. Thank you so much for being here. Be sure to tune in Sunday. I have a video that I'm so pleased to share with you. I know there's obviously a million videos about the Louvre on YouTube, and they're more like, here's how to get to the Louvre, here's what to do at the Louvre. I just wanted to share with you some of the things that I found so beautiful at the Louvre. So that's what Sunday's video is, and I'm very pleased to share with you. If you haven't seen last Sunday's, go check it out, because I'm thrifting and I'm styling and having all the fun. So thank you for spending your Friday evening with me. I really, really, really appreciate it. Get yourself a copy of the magazine. This is my proof. It's not glued together. Here it is. Get it. I think it's going to sell out. They are shipping hopefully at the end of next week, but you'll get the digital version immediately. You can join us for the design classes. We're going to focus on gardening design this season, and we're going to have lots of fun. So I really appreciate you and your time, and have a lovely evening. Same time next Friday. Yes.